どうも、エルズと申します。イギリスグランプリの予選後に行われたインタビューに対応した、角田選手とリカルド、ペレスの3名の音声を日本語訳と合わせてご紹介いたします。それではどうぞ。
Hey Yuki, well you did everything right in that first part of qualifying. You out on track at the right time, you got the job done to get through to Q2. How frustrating is it then to just get knocked out in the next segment?
Yeah, I mean obviously it's not the moments that you can be happy, but yeah, we were lacking pace from free practice, and I think it's a shame that we didn't able to turn it around the race weekend in qualifying. So yeah. Anyway, it's still tight field, so whatever we can do, we maximize it for tomorrow.
It feels like it's been a bit more of a challenging weekend, maybe up until this point. Obviously had that spin this morning as well, but it feels like you're still on pace, and if you can still get a lot out of the car. Does that give you a lot of hope for tomorrow's race?
Yeah, rain condition, we had a good pace. I don't know what we're gonna have for tomorrow weather, but yeah. We're struggling with a bit of pace in the high-speed corners track, which we're facing last three tracks. So yeah, it's a bit difficult, but we do what we can do. You know, like I said, it's still mid-tight field. Anything can happen. So especially tomorrow, it's still kind of mixed weather. So we try to stay on track and maximize our performance.
角田選手のコメントから、雨が降った方が RB にとっては良いと感じているのかなと思いました。正直、天候を含めてレースが荒れた方が、今の RB でもポイントを獲得するチャンスは増えそうですね。
Hey Daniel, obviously really challenging conditions out there today, and I thought when you were out there last in Q2 you might have had the best of the conditions. It didn't quite come together. Just talk me through it.
Definitely not. Yeah, that at the end there it was. I say at the end, honestly, Q2 was. We need to talk about it and figure it out, because at the time it didn't make much sense to me. But you also can't have drawn out conversations. Time's of the essence. But yeah, both runs. Honestly, I felt like our plan was well off. And then at the end, yeah, we're struggling to get the lap in, so creating enemies in the last corner, overtaking when I hate when people do it to me, and I'm being told do it, otherwise we're not going to get a lap, and still you start 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds behind Joe. You're never going to get a good lap in dirty air in a quality lap. So it's just, you say best track, but honestly it was far from that. And yeah, that was certainly one of our most not good sessions.
How are you feeling about the race tomorrow then? I know you'll go away obviously and talk to the team, debrief, discuss how qualifying went, but to reset for tomorrow, obviously still a long race ahead.
Yeah, of course. Like we will address what we need to, and then look ahead to tomorrow. I mean, what's done is done now. We're 15th, and that's that. But yeah, it's we'll see. We've struggled this weekend. I think the last 3 weekends haven't been easy. We found a way to make it work, but this weekend I felt like as a team it wasn't going to be easy. So I think that the frustration comes from that as well, where we don't have the luxury to not get it right. And as I said, I felt like both runs in Q2 we were doing a very questionable program. So far from optimized, and not saying we could be I don't know, P8 or something like that, but we certainly didn't give ourselves a chance today. So tomorrow we'll see. Who knows what the weather's going to do. After we debrief and get everything off our chest, I'll look forward to a hot shower.
リカルドのコメントからは、特に予選 Q2 の最後のアタックについて、チームの判断に不満があるのかなと感じますね。アタックに入るタイミングや戦略にミスがあったのかなと思います。
Hey, Checo, obviously massive commiserations. It's real frustrating to see you out of qualifying early doors. Just talk me through that moment and what happened.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. I let my whole team down. I was the first one, or one of the first ones to go into the slick tire, and at that point I basically needed all the temperature I could get to the tire. And as I was approaching turn 9, as I shift down, I locked up the rear axle, which put me out of the track, and it was completely sinked of water out of 9, and I ended up going trying to keep it straight, but I just lost the car. Tires were super cold, and I got caught out with the conditions, unfortunately.
What was going through your mind, obviously, when you were just trapped, beached in the gravel, couldn't get out there? And
yeah, I was trying to get out, but once you're there, it's really difficult to do anything. So very frustrating. It hurts, to let your team down in that way, especially because we've had a really strong weekend up to now, and unfortunately we didn't get to show the full pace. So very unfortunate one.
ペレスは不調が続いていたので、リカルドとの交代説が急浮上してきたタイミングで、さらにやってしまいましたね。果たして、本当にペレスがレッドブルのシートを失うようなことはあるのでしょうか？いかがだったでしょうか？また今後も F1 に関しての情報をまとめた動画を制作していく予定です。継続するためにもぜひいいねやチャンネル登録をお願いいたします。インタビューの内容について、または動画の感想などコメントでいただけると嬉しいです。それでは。